welcome back to our special program, Strada English Show. With me, Ratristia Mulyasari, as the special host today that will accompany your activity for an hour. Well, viewers, some of Indonesian may think that speaking Bahasa Indonesia is way more important than learning how to speak in English. On the other hand, globalization goes to Indonesia and changes people. Nowadays, some of the high school implement bilingual speaking in Bahasa Indonesia and also combination speaking in English as their opening for learning and teaching process. Now, let's see how English changes people's life from different perspectives. Because today, we have three different guests. The first one is Rizka Nursila Ode as the students from Pharmacy Department IIK Strada Indonesia. The second one is Yeni Muslika Dwi Rahayu as the alumna of IIK Strada Indonesia. And the last but not least, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin as the headmaster of SMP IT Al Mubarak. I cannot imagine, viewers, how interesting our discussion today, because we have three different big English change their life. Okay, first of all, I would like to welcome our three guests. Hello, Rizka. Hello, Yeni. And also, hello, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. Okay, nice to meet you all. Okay, first of all, I would like to let our guests to introduce themselves to the Strada viewers. Maybe start from Rizka Nursila. Hi, Rizka.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello,
Okay, can you hear my voice clearly, Rizka?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Rizka, would you like to introduce yourself to our beloved Strada TV viewers? And also, maybe you can tell us your current activities today.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you for inviting me. I'm honored to be invited to this agenda as a representative of all students from Fakar faculty. I'm really happy that I can be a part of this agenda. Hello, Mrs. Siti, Miss Yeni, Miss Ratri, and all the participants here. My name is Rizka Nursila Ode. People usually call me Iska. Now I'm on semester 2 in Pharmaceutical Faculty of Strada, Indonesia. Actually, I'm an origin of Southeast Sulawesi, but I was grew up at Ambon, Maluku, so I will say that I come from Ambon, but now I'm domiciled at Trenggalek, East Java. My activity around this week, I was busy to prepare my student creativity program competition, and it a little bit make me stressed. But right now, I'm really happy because I can be a part of this agenda and meet you all. Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome, Rizka. Finally, you can manage your time so you can join with our special program today. Okay, our second guest is Yeni Muslika Dwi Rahayu. Hello, Yeni. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Mrs. Ratri. Nice to meet you too. Hello,
Okay, so
Rizka and Mom
yeah.
Siti.
Okay, thank you, Yeni. Would you like to introduce yourself to our beloved Strada TV viewers? And maybe you can tell us what is your current activity after graduating from Strada Indonesia.
Okay. Hello, Strada viewer, sorry. Okay, my full name
Okay,
is
it's okay.
my full name is Yeni Mustika Dwi Rahayu. People always call me Yeni. I graduated from Strada at 2020. It's newbie for me. I'm graduated from the Bachelor of the Public Health with a concentration health behavior and health promotion. And now my activity is become the employee at Strada Institute, and I'm joined with Mr. Rector as the rector assistant. And one of the keyword why I can join or together with Mr. Rector is because English. So I'm so excited with this theme because English changed my life. That is the true. English more changed my life, and I hope all of the viewer can enjoy for this agenda and can uh, put more positive energy about this agenda. Thank you, Mrs. Ratri.
Okay. Okay, you're very welcome. Okay, thank you so much, Jenny, for your introduction. It's very fantastic because you are the fresh graduate from IKA Strada, and then directly you can join with our team in Strada Indonesia to work as the employee. Very fantastic. Okay, for the next is Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. Good morning, Mrs. Siti. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin, would you like to introduce yourself? Maybe also you can tell us a little bit about your school profile to everybody because I think that it's a new school, SMPIT Al Mubarak. Okay, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Miss Rasti. Okay, good morning, all Strada TV viewer. At the start, I say thank you very much to IIKA Strada Indonesia that give invited me. I can join in this program. Yes, there is a Strada English show. I so proud of to IIKA Strada Indonesia. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Fitri Martin. Some people call me Fitri. Now I am as the headmaster of SMPIT Al Mubarak. Where is SMPIT Al Mubarak? This is a new school in Kediri. The location is in the south of Kediri. This is new school. One district of Kediri, there is Keras. So
Okay, located in Keras ya.
the new, the new, the new
Yeah,
school.
the new school.
I am yes. My activity is in the school every day to be a headmaster. Mm, I have 3 children, and my husband is a lecturer. You know that. I mean, I will ask you, Miss Rizka, Miss Jenny, and Miss Rati to say hello to my students.
Hello, all the students from SMPIT Al Mubarak. Hi.
Okay. I hope they will get motivation when they look at you all because now they get examination. So I hope they will get motivation spirit to continue their study until university, and I hope they will join in IKA Strada Indonesia. I think
Okay, insya Allah.
yes, I think enough.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for the introduction, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. I cannot imagine how busy you are because you are working as the headmaster and also you have to take care of your 3 children and 1 husband. So yeah, I think it's really fantastic become a woman career and also housewife. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and also all the Strada viewers, because our topic today is about how English changes people's life. So I want to ask to all of our guests about how important English is in your life. Okay, maybe from Rizka Nursila, as the student's point of view, what makes English important in your life?
Okay. English in my life is really something because I think one of the reason that I enjoy my life, that I think my life is happiness, it's because of English. I can have a
Really?
lot of friends. Yes, I can have a lot of friends from other country because of English. I can understand what I
Hmm.
love. I mean, like a movie or some variety show that just have English subtitle. Also, for the simple example, I can meet amazing people like you all because of English.
Yes.
Also, there's so many article, website, journal that we can use for our references. Only use English language, so which is it's really helpful, right? That's why
Okay.
I think English is really important in my life.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Rizka. Well, me too, because when I was in elementary school, even when I want to watch Tom and Jerry cartoon, my father turned the subtitle into the English because I want to learn about English. So yeah, actually we can learn English from anything. We can learn English from the English song, from the movie, and also from the book. Okay, thank you, Rizka, for your opinion. And then goes to Yeni. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, Yeni. At the beginning, you already tell us that English really changed your life because right now you work in Strada Indonesia because of English. But I want to know more about how important English in your life.
Okay, I'm so excited with your question, Mrs. Ratri, because
Okay.
I remember when I joined at the speech competition material when I
Mm-hmm.
become a new student at the public health, actually at 2016 as the new student. My topic is about the importance of mastering English. Okay,
Okay.
because we know that language is an expression of ideas, feeling, and information, and any
Mm-hmm.
other for the communication with other people because using language. So even when we mastering English and practice to speak English more, we can go to anywhere and do communication with anyone, and like we meet the foreign people, we want to take picture together or asking
Okay.
about
Yeah.
something because we don't know about the mother tongue of for the people, so English is more
Okay.
needed in here. And we know
Okay.
that because when we want to learn English more or mastering English, it can be easy for us because as the student, it's so many literature in nowadays is using English. So at least English is more needed in here. So we can share the information about our progress, ability, and qualification because of English. And one of the story behind why I can join with the Strada family because my I can finding a job with English because my model is from the debating and counseling from the English. So it's a amazing,
Fantastic.
yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah, it's a amazing moment. So English so important for my life.
Okay. Yes. I did the same. I did the same thing as you because when I was in a sixth grade of elementary school, when I have to go in a Yogyakarta for a study tour, for the taking picture with the foreigner, I try to use in English. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to take picture with me? Yeah, I still remember that time. For taking a picture for the foreigner, we have to use English because that was, I can say, the international language. Okay, so after having conversation with students from Strada and also the alumni from Strada, right now goes to the turn of Mrs. Siti Rumiatin as the headmaster. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, in here I want to know the different perspective from our special guest, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin, as the headmaster. I want to know what is your point of view as the headmaster about the importance of learning English for the teenagers.
I agree with Miss Jenny. Maybe we have the same story
Okay.
about the importance of English. Okay, if I say that English important to my life, to our life. Maybe some people said that is what for, and uh, it is unbelievable. If someone
Mm-hmm.
will say that it is unbelievable, but maybe I will give uh, the real example. This is my experience in English, in by English, using English. Yes, at the first time in my family, I feel that I feel that English is important for me. In my family, yes. Example, when I have dialogue with my husband, and we have a secret dialogue, and then beside us there is my children, and uh, so that we get uh, we 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 use English to dialogue,
Okay.
our secret dialogue. And my children said that what my mother and my father said. They didn't know about English, so sometimes I feel that English useful for me in my family, and society. And
Okay.
society,
Yeah.
I have same the story with Miss Jenny. For about 10 years ago, I go to Bali, and then I make chat with the foreigner in Bali, all of many foreigner there, and then I just make a chat a little dialogue. Hello, Miss. Can I disturbing you to take picture? I'm proud of for myself. It is about 10 years ago. I still study, and people surrounding me, they just look at, wow, they can speak with the foreigner. That's like this. I feel that this is important. English important for me. For me. Uh, and then the other in education. Education now, many books, many literature, many journal use English. Yes. So if
Okay, yeah.
we don't know about English at all, how can we know about education? How can we open our knowledge? And how can we know about our environment? And now in this era, we must know that English now to be international language. But we must not force to study English because some people said that English is difficult. But it's better that we know even a little about English. Maybe just simple vocabulary, simple dialogue. This I give to my students. You don't know about English. Okay, never mind. If you don't know and you feel that English is difficult, you just study a little dialogue, a simple dialogue, and a little vocabulary. You will know about English little by little, like this.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for the explanation. It's very interesting to know about your opinion, how important English for the teenagers. Okay, so for my guess, if we can turn back the time about maybe 10 or 7 years ago, it was when we are first time learning about English. So I just want to know what is your first impression when you learn English for the first time? For me, I was born in 1992 and first time I learned English when I was in the third grade of elementary school. So it was really difficult because when we learn English, what we are saying is different from the word of English. So it makes me a little bit confused when I learn English. So I want to know about your experience, Rizka. What is your first impression when you learn about English for the first time?
Okay. Actually, I know about English when I was 9 years old, and my first impression about English language, I think it's kind of bad because I remember that I said English is a devil language because I really don't like it. I really hate it because I think why the writing and how to read the word is different. It didn't like Indonesian language. Like, oh my God, why this is make me so confused. But when I
Mm.
tried to learn more, I found something fun. I found something interesting in English, and I think that like I think I like this one, and I will learn more. So till now, I really love English.
Okay, finally you have found your passion in English. Even though at the first time you think that English is really difficult, but finally you find the way to learn English easily.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about you, Yenny, as the fresh graduate students from Strada? Could you please share to us about your experience, your first impression to learn about English?
Okay, actually, we are same generation, Mrs. Ratri.
Okay.
I'm
Millennials.
at 1996, so I first time I learned more about English at the third grade at the elementary
Mm-hmm.
school. But it's the first impression about English is so boring and tiring.
Okay.
Not good. But
Yeah,
uh, my
good.
mom, my mom always give pushing me, always give me more
Motivation. Okay.
motivation, and then following additional hours for about English lesson, so give me more time to I must learn English more. And
Mm-hmm.
I still remember when I at the junior high school, especially at the Islamic junior high school, at the every morning, starting from the 6:30 a.m., I always 30 minutes for the conversation, memorizing vocabulary, and then it's like from my breakfast every day at the 3 years at the junior high school. Monday until Tuesday using English, and then Friday, Saturday using Arabic language. It's so, yeah, it's so amazing for
Kind
me
of
for
daily
about,
habit, maybe. Yeah,
yeah, it can
because
become,
daily habit. Yeah.
yeah, daily habit every morning, 30 minutes every morning. But I still remember when I was little, I really enjoy about the English songs. And then
Mm-hmm.
because I always listen to my father when he was overtime at work, like Celine Dion, Westlife,
Oh,
go
yeah.
on, and
Very
then
good.
wherever you go, the Power Outlaw, and any others from there. As so from that, I starting to enjoy about English. I find it easy to learn vocabulary of each from the lyric, like such as from the Westlife song. I was the black sheep on the family. It means that black sheep is not kambing hitam, but black sheep is meaning of anak nakal. So I learn more vocabulary from
Okay.
the lyric. So as you know,
Mm-hmm.
at the home, maybe I like from the song and the film, like Home Alone film, and then Charlie and the Chocolate Family. Yes,
Okay.
so past generation, but it's so more full impression for myself. Yeah, for
Okay.
learning
So
English.
yeah, I think it's interesting to learn English from a different way. So as we know that learning about vocabulary is not always by opening the dictionary,
Yeah,
memorizing, but we can learn new vocabulary from the English song and also from the movie. Okay. Thank you, Yenny, for your
Okay.
opinion. Very interesting. Okay, and then for Mrs. Siti Rumiatin, I would like to ask you about how do you introduce the English to your students and also to the all of staff in SMP IT Al Mubarak. Maybe you can share a little story with us. Maybe some of the students think that English is difficult, but how do you introduce English to your students?
Actually, I'm proud of this Jenny. It's so many stories about English. I like it. Okay. Actually, in my school, in SMP IT Al Mubarak, the best program in my school is Tahfidz. Tahfidz, yes, Memories of Holy Quran.
Okay.
It's the best program. Besides that, we have many programs. Uh, one of the program is language program. Language program. So in 1 month, we have habitual language. In the first week, in 1 month, yes. The first week we have English, habitual English. The second week there is habitual Arabic. The third week there is a Japanese, and then the next is Indonesian, habitual Indonesian. So we have program to habitual language to our students, but
Oh, very
the
good.
problem is
Yeah.
many students, many teachers said that English is very difficult. He said
Mm-hmm.
he said Indonesian, Japanese, and Arabic. Why? Because the student didn't know about English more, and the teacher, the background is different, right? Uh, as like me, I am not English teacher. I'm not English teacher.
Okay.
I am mathematics teacher. So I study in mathematics department. But why I like English? When I study in university, I have many community to study English. So
Okay.
I feel enjoy with English. And then I combine now in my school, we have habitual English. Before we do this program to habitual language, especially English, we study first. Me, my teacher, like staff administration, study first about English. If we can English, even just a little about simple dialogue, simple vocabulary. Next, we will invite our students to study English, to enjoy with English. So maybe this is our decision to introduce English to our students like that.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
in the
thank you,
school,
Mrs.
maybe
Siti
Miss
Rumiatin. Yeah.
Rizka, Miss Jenny,
Okay.
when study in junior high school, senior high school, didn't like English, right?
Yeah,
It's so
because
difficult, right?
difficult.
Maybe
Yeah.
you you know about English. It's just now. You like just now. Nah, maybe in this my student is like that. In the school, they feel that English is difficult. So I must give them the good program to English. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, okay, thank you, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin, for the explanation about how to introduce English for the students or for the teenagers. It's really interesting to have a language program in our institution because you tell us that in every month all the students speak in different language like Indonesia, Arabic, and then English, and also speak about the Japanese. I think it's interesting because we are not only learning about the foreign language, but also we still preserve our mother tongue. Okay, like speaking in Indonesia and also speaking in Japanese. Okay, and then for the Rizka and also for Yeni, because you already tell us about your experience, the way you are learning English. For the beginning, you think that English is very difficult, and then finally, you find that you love about English. So, would you like to tell us about what is your memorable moment that finally you can decide, wow, I like English and this is meaningful to my life? Maybe start from Rizka.
Okay, I have some memorable moment that make me think English is meaningful for me. One of it when I had a trip to Eden Crater and so many foreigners there, foreigner there, and
Okay.
I remember at the time it's 3 a.m. when I go back from Eden Crater's edge. There's a foreigner girl. She just alone, and I think she's on the way to the
Mm-hmm.
Eden's Crater's edge, and she tried to talk with me and my cousin. Like, I think yes, I remember it for ask the right way to go to Eden Craters, and I help explain as much as I can. And after that, she said thank you to me and very grateful to me. She said that she's so happy finally found someone that can help her because some people she's been
Okay.
trying to talk with them for as the right way. They can't speak English well, so it's difficult for her. So she's a little bit lost. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And when the sun is
Okay.
rising, fortunately we met again at the top, and she
Okay.
remembered me, and we had a conversation again like a good friend.
Uh-huh.
That's why the one of my memorable moment about English. And I think that why English is meaningful for me because I think because of English we can make friend with everyone and we can help
Mm.
each other. That's why I think
Okay.
I'm in love in this language.
Okay, thank you so much, Rizka. Yeah, I can feel you in that situation because, when we can help somebody else, especially when he or she has difficulties with the language, but finally we understand about what she talks about and then finds to solve the problem. Yeah, it's a kind of a memorable thing. Okay, would you like to tell me where is the location at that time when you met her?
At Ijen's Crater's Edge in
Mm-hmm.
Banyuwangi,
In
when
Banyuwangi. Okay.
yes, it is. I remember at the time it is 3 a.m. 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Okay.
Yes, it's so dark, and
Uh-huh.
she's just alone. She's just alone, and yes, she's a little bit lost. So
Mm.
that's why we talk
Yeah.
like good friend when we meet at the top of Agent
Mm-hmm.
Craters again.
Okay. Maybe she think that you are the angel from the God. Oh God, finally I met this girl because yeah, she can explain about my difficulties because I cannot find somebody else. Finally, I meet her who can speak in English, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It's yeah, I think memorable moment for you, and finally you are in love with English. Okay, and then Yenny, maybe you can also tell us about your memorable moment, and then finally you can decide that oh, English is meaningful in my life. Maybe the story about your competition or another else that inspiring us here.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Ratri. Yeah. So the memorable moment and meaningful about English is so important. Actually, we know that life is choice. We want to take it or
Mhm.
leave it. So I choose to take it, especially because I believe that English one day it can be success for my life. Even for the first impression, a lot of drama about my English. Okay, uh, actually, actually, Mrs. Ratri, I have a few unhappiness memories.
Really?
Yeah, about English is unhappiness memories. From
Okay.
to be honest, this is my first time I tell to the other people. Okay, from elementary school, I have unhappiest memories, and then
Mm-hmm.
I have when I at the junior high school for the first time, I took part of the speech competition, and I still remember that I mispronunciation. My pronunciation is wrong. I
Okay.
I wrong when I said attention. Yeah, about
Attention.
yeah attention. But at the
Mm.
time I said uh, attention or another. So it's so wrong,
Okay.
and the
Mm.
judges allowed and the judges allowed it. Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
it's
God.
yeah it was not fun. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
that is full of sad story. But we know that if you learn about the language, it's take a lot of the practice, and more practice. And then actually becoming a student at the Strada, uh, I take part in English counseling competition, especially from the health government in Kediri, and I get second place. Okay,
Wow,
yeah, and
congratulations.
I get the second place. Actually, that after 7 years of training, up down, trying, crying,
After 7 years, wow, I
after
can
7 years,
imagine how hard
okay,
it is. Yeah.
yeah, after 7 years, okay, and then uh, English competition, I losing has be actually losing is become commonplace in my life.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
Okay.
starting from the counseling competition, so Strada give me representation to me to be part of participating at the debating competition, and I
Mm-hmm.
get the winning for the first
Wow,
winning at the time.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and to be honest, I submitted my achievement to get the scholarship at the government at it, and it was successful because English.
Wow.
Because of English after 7 years, it's not a short time to
Yeah.
learn. And for this session, I want to say thank you for especially Strada for realizing for a smart part of this little girl dreams, encourage me to develop more, improve my skill. The power of branding of good English is our meaning for my life. Even so, yeah, actually, my mother now not beside me. Actually, telling me about English is have special feeling for me because my mother is the one who always support me until the end of her life, and she has not had the chance to see my bring when I bring competition trophy about English because
I'm so sad.
yeah, because she don't know anything about English, and she want the one of the doctor can
Mm-hmm.
can learn English more. And yeah, it's make me crying
Oh my God, I
actually.
want to
Yeah,
cry.
it
Oh my
make
God.
me cry actually when some people always ask to me, Yeni, why you can improving your skill English ability, please tell me tomorrow. It's make me cry because when I bring the trophy, especially competition of English, my mom is not beside me. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, thank you, Yenny, for share your story. Yeah, I know 7 years for learning English is not the short time. You have ups and down situation when you learn English. It's difficult, but yeah, finally you find that English is meaningful in my life. Okay, Yenny, thank you. You have the inspiring story, and we hope that all the students anywhere they can what is that? They can take the positive story from your ups and down learning in English. Okay, congratulations, Yenny, for all your succeed. Okay, and then about Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. Okay, because yeah, right now you are working as the headmaster and you have the language program in SNPIT Al Mubarak. Maybe you can tell us about how you can manage your students to be confident to speak in English. Because yeah, English is foreign language. We can say it was the second language, but maybe some of the students shy if he or she wants to speak in English. Maybe they are afraid of making mistakes, but we want to know about your effort, how to make your students confident to speak in English.
I will do program. I wanna invite Miss Jenny to give spirit to my student. Do you like? Uh, I'm proud of to Miss Jenny. This is have big spirit. So I wanna invite her to give motivation to our students, to my students. Do you want? I think if my students know about Miss Jenny, the spirit to study English, uh, maybe my student will appreciate and want to study English more.
Yeah.
Okay, as as like explanation that I give many programs in my school to give confidence, yeah, to be confident to my students to study English. Maybe when I have meeting, I ask some students to be MC by
Okay.
English and Arabic, and then in every day we invite them to get the simple dialogue about English, to ask memorize vocabulary, and then we always say that don't decide to study English, even you just know about English a little, but if you study more and more, little by little, you can know about English. But now in this era, many literature, many books about English. If we don't know about English at all, how can we open our knowledge? How can we know about environment, about uh, if they want to go abroad to get scholarship, how can they can get it if they don't know about English? So maybe we give suggestion about the importance of English, how can they use English, don't try to use English like that. Exactly, Mr. Raj.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. So the point is always let the students take part in any kind of situation. So that will be improvement of the self-confidence for the students to speak in English. So we let our students to be a master of ceremony if there is an event, or maybe we just let our students to present their story for the dialogue for daily activity, daily habit to have conversation with English. So maybe little by little they have self-confidence to speak in English, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and also the Strada viewers, after hearing all the stories about Rizka, Yeni, and also Mississippi Rumiatin, right now, I want to know about, do you think English will influence global students' life or careers? Maybe start from Rizky because you are still a student at IIK Strada Indonesia. Maybe you can tell us about your opinion about will English influence the students' life right now? And also for Yeni, maybe you can tell us about, will English career or the lifetime of working of somebody else? Okay, Rizka, maybe you can tell us about your opinion.
This is one of the good more interesting question. I think yes, of course, because like everyone know that English being one of the leading in the development of globality at the times. That's why
Mm-hmm.
there's so many chances for me to increase my student life. Also, like I said before, that right now so many reference literature use English. Imagine if I can't understand English, how can I increase my knowledge? I know that there's so many reference literature in Indonesian too, but what's wrong if you're looking at English
Mm-hmm.
journal too? I mean like that. In nothing, right? It doesn't matter. It will help to enhances our knowledge more, and yes, of course, it will really helpful to influence our student life and career. And last but not least, English can make more people know us. English can make more people know me. Like this. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I am a passive student before and no one
Really?
know me. Yes, no one know me, no one remember me, but because of English, I can be here and talk to you all.
Okay. It's such an honor for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. To be honest, Rizka, if you have a choice, which one do you choose? Learning from the Indonesian textbook or learning from English textbook? Which one do you choose?
Um this is a little bit difficult because I use two of the reference. So something
Uh,
sometimes I use more Indonesian reference, but if I need some new or like different perspective, I will choose English literature
mhm.
like that.
Okay, because maybe it's more challenging, yeah.
Yes.
Because you will find new vocabularies, and also it will increase your capability also to understand all the reference or the literature. Okay, so Rizka, maybe do you have any plan to study abroad?
Yes.
Because
Of
I think
course.
you are good at English.
Of course, I have that plan. So for to study abroad because I wanna learn more. I want to learn about their culture. I want to learn
Mm-hmm.
how people in other country manage their educational school or campus, and I want to make meet more amazing people like that.
Okay. Because, if we meet different people, the new people, we will get more positive vibes. Like we can exchange our perspective, how to solve the problems. Maybe we can also learn about maybe how Singapore's combat COVID-19 in the education, maybe like that. Okay, sounds interesting, Rizka. And for Jenny, maybe you can tell us about do you think that English will influence your career? Or maybe you can tell us about in which part English will influence the people's career. Okay, time is yours, Jenny.
Okay, so actually, thank you, Mrs. Ratri. Yeah, English is so very influential because when
Mm-hmm.
I at the sixth semester at the Strada student, I got some opportunity to do an internship on the campus because of English.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Rector gave me some opportunity to become the internship student. So
Mm-hmm.
it was given the
Very nice.
confidence to represent the campus for several English event like
Mm-hmm.
competition, meeting, seminar, and even at the 2020, I become a become a commit and the moderator at the international conference at the Strada. It's an amazing
Oh,
moment
wow,
for me.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, and all of the experience cannot be priceless, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because all of that because of English. So, uh, in this moment, I want to share that the keyword is only language. Okay, the keyword is only
Mm-hmm.
language because of if we want to mastering English. I believe that if we have started to like it, then let's develop it. Okay, so let's
Okay.
analyze what the factor make us excited to learn, especially English. uh, I don't like class listen, but I like
Okay.
listening to the music and I
Mm-hmm.
loving to watching action movies. So I learn
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary from it all. So
Okay.
there are many way for us to learn if we want to try. So
Mm-hmm.
the keyword is about
Okay.
language.
Okay, thank you, Yeni. It's a inspiring story because you know that actually English really influenced people's career. You know, if I could take the conclusion from your story, is it's just like from zero to one, dari
Okay.
nol ke satu. Because from the beginning you know nothing about English, you know nothing about English, but you never give up. And then you take your time for about 7 years until finally in the sixth semester, you got opportunity from the Professor Sandu. And after that, you get lots of chances to become the master of ceremony, even though you become the moderator at the international conference on health. That was really amazing. And the point is you can find another way to learn English as you like. If you like watching movie, so try to learn English by turning the subtitles in English. If you like listening to the music, so please guys, you can listening to the music to find out any new vocabularies. Okay, so thank you, Yeni, for your explanation about students about English will influence the careers. Well, for the Mrs. Siti Rumiatin, I would like to ask you about, okay, how do you, what is your opinion about English influences both students' life and also about the career?
And Miss Jenny have many experience about English. So maybe I will take their experience to to my students. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
in senior and elementary school and junior high school and senior high school, English as the subject of active examination. So if the student can not English, how can they get the good value? Is it right? But uh, and the between English in skill, yes, and the career of course, when we want to get scholarship in the abroad, of course, we need a good value in TOEFL and TOEIC. So if the student cannot English, how can they get a good value in English in TOEFL and TOEIC? Besides that, if they want to get job, if they want to join in the workplace, uh, sometimes before they join in the workplace, at the first time they will get interview, right? By English. If they don't know about English, they can speak English. It it will get the it's not good value. So if they use English well, it has give uh, what is it confidence, more confidence to study to give English. So they get the good value when they get interview. Maybe like this.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. So the point is, if we can learn more about English, it will give us a good values because not only for the student's life, but also for the career, because they can use English as the job interview maybe.
Yes.
So if he or she use English for the job interview, she has a good value than the others. Okay, so thank you so much for our three guests today, Rizka Nursila, Yeni Muslika Dwi Rahayu, and also Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. But for our closing question, I want to ask the same question for both three of you about what is your expectation after you get good skills in English. Okay, maybe for Rizka first. What is your expectation after you get a good skill in English?
Big expectation, like I said before, that I want to go abroad to continue my study.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish I can go abroad to continue my study, and I want to learn new things, learn about their culture, learn about how people in other country manage their educational school, and meet more amazing people. Also, if I get good skilled in English, I want to share my knowledge with other people, because right now I'm still trying my best to fix my English grammar, because I'm still bad at grammar. But now I teach three people for free about this basic English right now. So I'm happy
Okay.
if I can sharing with other. Like someone said that
Mm,
sharing is caring, right? So that
okay.
is my big expectation about it.
Okay. Maybe you have your favorite country destination when you want to study abroad. Where is it?
Um, I want to continue my study abroad as German. Is it German?
Very good. So, because you are in the second semester of pharmaceutical department, you still have a very long way to go. You are still young. I believe that you can manage all your time. You can do your best to fulfill your dream to get a scholarship to study more in German. I wish you luck to get your
Thank you.
Okay. So for Yeni,
Okay.
okay, what is your expectation after you get good skills in English?
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Ratri. So my big expectation. So for now, actually, one of my goals is I get scholarship to continue my master degree, actually in
Okay.
Indonesia or abroad. So English is really effect, especially for Honda scholarship like me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
TOEFL IELTS certificate is a very influential, and then be able to attend many meetings, meet new people from around the world, building relationship, exchange ideas as the millennial generation, at least with the language. And because my background education as the public health is can provide better solution, especially at the health problems. So from the Strada viewer at the YouTube channel. It's so very lucky that I am to be the part of the Strada because with one of the branding is about good English. It is very helpful in my life, and because being a hot graduate is a natural because when we study at the hot school, but if we hot graduate has the ability to speak English more, that it can be
Mm-hmm.
extraordinary, amazing, and very special, and all of that all of that can be found at the campus of Strada because the Strada have the branding, namely good English. And then, Mrs. Ratri, the last but not least, I believe that by mastering English is like asset of my life to increase my capacity because besides I'm Muslim, I believe that our partner is a reflection of ourselves. If we increase our
Wow.
capacity, yeah, if we increase our capacity, then hopefully there's something will be done by my partner too, so that we can build a mission together, travel the world together, and complement each other together.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Yeni. I wish you luck in every moment. Okay, so the last is for Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. Mrs. Siti Rumiatin, what is your expectation if you have students that have good skills in English?
It's actually it's a simple expectation. I just wanna give spirit and motivation to all of my students. It can one often know, but all of my students to have spirit to study English. And the next, I hope they can be they can like Mr. Iska and Miss Jane to be a success person, just like that. Maybe a simple expectation. If for me myself, actually, if I wanna say that I want to abroad, if I wanna go to that, but in my expectation it's just simple for my student, just get spirit and get good motivation to study English. Maybe they can join in Strada Indonesia and they will meet Miss Jenny, Mr. Rizka, and Miss Rati and in that.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. And I think you are a motivational teacher for your students because you have a lots of program in your school and you are motivational people for your students. Okay, I say today it's enough because that's all for our sharing today for about an hour. It was such amazing moment to meet all of you guys in here, and it was amazing to have you here as the guest, Diska, Yeni, and our special guest star, Mrs. Siti Rumiatin. Finally, we can learn the positive vibes from your story about English changes people life. Okay, so actually, English not only change your life, but really, really change your people from zero to hero, from nothing to something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am Rati Destia Moyasari. Say thank you so much for your opportunity, for your attention today, for our special program, Strada English Show. We can meet together for the next week every Monday at 10 a.m. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you. I wish you luck in every moment.
Salam.
Maybe we can take picture together before we leave.
Okay, maybe we can take picture together. Yeah.